We'll keep this lesson in active pause mode as we discuss unguided rockets. Press the spacebar to continue.
We're learning about rockets.
Take a look at the weapon status panel on the bottom center
bottom.
of the front dash. You'll see that except for the most outer and inner stations, all stations are loaded with rockets, indicated by the yellow lights. In the top right corner of the panel is a dashed field that indicates the selected weapon type. Currently, no weapon type is selected. Let's select rockets now by entering air-to-ground mode. Press 7.
Did that.
Great. Now on air-to-ground mode, you can see HPC, which indicates rockets, shown in the current weapon field. You can also see green lights on the active weapon station indication. In this case, the second most outboard station on the right wing. In the lower right portion of the HUD, you are provided the name of the selected rocket type. You can see S5, which indicates the S5 rocket, which is housed in the UB-32A rocket pod. This is a rather small rocket with a high explosive warhead. Press D to select the next rocket type. The next rocket type is the S8KOM. This rocket uses the B8M1 rocket pod with 20 rockets per pod. The rocket is 82 millimeters in diameter, has a range of about 2 kilometers, and has a shape-charged warhead which is good against armor. Press D to select the next rocket type. This is the S13OF, which is held forward to a B13L rocket pod. The rocket is larger than the S5 and S8, having a diameter of 122 millimeters. It has a blast fragmentation warhead and has a range of about 2 kilometers. High explosive and blast fragmentation warheads are best used against unarmored and lightly armored targets. However, a direct hit on an armored vehicle may destroy it, depending on the size of the warhead. Press D to select the next rocket type. The S-24B is your largest rocket, with a diameter of 600 millimeters and a massive 235 kilogram blast fragmentation warhead. Given its size, the S-24B is not housed in a pod, but rather directly attached to the weapon station.
It's huge.
Press D to select the next rocket type. The other large rocket at your disposal is the S-25OFM, with a diameter of 340 millimeters and a 190 kilogram warhead. This rocket has the longest range and can reach out to 3 kilometers. Each rocket is housed in a single launch tube. Press D to select the next rocket type. The final rocket is the S8OFP2. Like the KOM version, it's an 82 millimeter rocket with 20 rockets per pod. However, this one has a blast fragmentation warhead. Press D to return to the S5 rocket.
That's that one.
Press the spacebar to unpause the lesson and fly through all the gates ahead. As we're en route to the target, we can practice your low-level ingress skills. Nearing the target will initiate a pop-up attack.
Okay, pop-up attack. I don't know why I'm getting a lot of fuzz here. I'm just gonna... I'm getting a lot of... adjust the controls? No. Cancel. Oh shoot. Page break. Options. I'm getting a lot of weird. Maybe it's just the way it is. Oh boy.
Pull up.
In the middle portion of your HUD is
a
rocket aim reticle. Much like the bombing reticle, this indicates where the rockets will land.
That's what happens when you don't...
at that instant. However, the range must be within minimum and maximum range value.
I don't know. I
hit
something. So that was not great. Probably gonna have to redo that one now. Pretty sure I hit a tree there. So we're gonna shift R, and then we're just gonna skip if we can, which I don't think we can.
Now that we're getting the hang of unguided bomb delivery, we're going to move on to using unguided rockets. We have many rocket types loaded for this lesson, but they're all delivered